You know, many people are trying to make a change in their life. They're trying to grow as a person, and that can come in a lot of different ways. Sometimes it's fitness related. Maybe you want to lose some weight, maybe get a little bit healthier. Sometimes it's professionally. You want to be better in meetings, better at handling confrontation. Sometimes it's personally, being able to properly handle your kids in a tough situation, or how to help them grow in a lot of different ways. And see, the thing is that if you go through and you read any sort of self-help books, or you listen to any sort of growth podcasts, the big prevailing idea right now is that you need to develop habits. Well, why are habits important? Habits are important because they will allow you to maintain your commitment to something after the motivation's gone away. See, motivation is a big deal, but it fades, it's fleeting, it just kind of goes away really, really easily. So having a habit in place is going to help you maintain your focus in that regard. So that's all well and great. Habits are exactly what you need. In fact, they are fundamental to the process of lasting change. The problem with habits is they're really hard to build. They're really hard to get into your life. So what's this video about then? What am I really trying to say to you? See, it's my belief that habits stem from who you are on the inside. See, if you take the time, as I've mentioned in some of my other videos, to sit down and really map out that person and who you see yourself as in your mind's eye, you're going to notice some differences. You're going to kind of look at that person and say, well, this person in my mind's eye handles things differently. Maybe they smile more. Maybe they are more confident. Maybe they are skinnier or fitter or whatever it is. There's a difference between you and them. Now, if you look at that person in your mind's eye and you see them exactly the same as the person that you're looking at in the mirror, you are 9/10 of the way there. All you have to do is give the permission to the person on the inside to shine through on the outside, and the habits you need will fall into place. But for most people, when they think about the differences between the person on the inside and the outside, and they actually take a look and say, well, is that person on the inside able to accomplish my goal? Are they the kind of person that could conquer the world? For most people, the answer to that is a resounding no. So what you need to do, instead of focusing on trying to wake up every morning at 5 a.m. and get on the bike or read a book or read your dreams and goals, what it comes down to is making a change to who that person is on the inside. See, if you shape that person on the inside to who you really want to be, and then you give that person permission to shine through, the habits fall into place. The opportunities you need to happen. You meet the right people. You do the right things. The goals and the little habits that you have to get you where you want to go just become part of you. So how do you make this change to the person? First and foremost, you need to know who that person is. If you don't know what you're trying to build and where you're starting from, you can't make any changes. Now, of course, you'll hear things like you need to read good books, and you need to listen to good tapes, and you need to surround yourself with people that are like that person you're trying to become. Those are all important, and I don't want to negate the importance of them in any way. But I believe that the most important thing is how you actually treat that person. So your mind is an amazingly powerful thing. If you could just take a few minutes every day, sit down, bring that person into your mind's eye, and then imagine how you want to shape them, and you do this with enough repetition, that person becomes painted in the way that you actually want them to be. As soon as you've kind of molded that person and you give them permission to live, you don't let them hide behind anything. You don't hide who you are because of another person. You don't hide because you're afraid. You don't hide because you're nervous. You give that person permission to live the way you want to live, things will happen. The habits will go into overdrive. And slowly but surely, you'll notice that it doesn't matter how long ago the motivation faded, because you are who you are. And if you are on the inside and on the outside the person that can conquer the world, or provide for your family, or close the big deal, or run a triathlon, you'll do it. See, here's the thing, guys. Making a lasting, lifelong change is not simple. It's not easy. But all you need to really do is realize that it begins and ends with who you are on the inside. And if you're willing to put in the work to shape that person, there's no limit to what you can do. You know, for whatever reason that you chose to make it through my entire video, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for being part of this journey with me, and I hope that you got something out of it. If it resonated with you in some way, or if you can think of somebody that needs to see this video, I ask you to hit that share, hit that like, maybe leave a comment, no matter what platform you found us on. My goal is to get out there and be a word for everyone and be in as many places as possible so they can stumble across me and I can be of service to them. Remember, you're loved. Let's go change the world together.